Chess tournaments, they play a very important role in any child's learning of the game. However, since March of 2020, things have changed drastically thanks to COVID. All the chess tournament, the physical tournament that used to happen at club, state, city level and national level tournaments have all been stopped. So what's really going to happen? Is it possible to enjoy the benefits of tournaments in this new digital way of learning? And that's precisely what I want to talk about. Let's begin by talking about the purpose of tournaments. Now, tournaments broadly help you with two different things. One is it helps you with measuring your current level. What is your level of proficiency when it comes to chess? The second one is it helps you learn the game better. Now, if your only purpose, the sole purpose is to think of measurement, that's when you've turned professional and the only thing you're kind of worried about is improving your rating, measuring where you are and just working on that dimension of your chess. But when it comes to most beginners and most intermediate club level players, learning is also an extremely important part that is kind of fulfilled by playing tournaments. So our focus at ZugZwang Academy has always been to kind of underline the learning aspect of tournaments, which is what our students are missing. But what are the platforms available when it comes to actually playing a tournament online? So most of you would have probably encountered or played tournaments on Chess.com. Okay, and we also have chess.com where many tournaments do get played on, and of course there is Lichess. So these are the three famous platforms. There's a bunch of many others, but three famous platforms that's kind of available for tournaments today. But each one of them come with its own pros and cons. I would like to introduce you to a ZugZwang Tournament Platform that we want to use for a specific set of tournaments. Now, of course, you are free to go and participate in tournaments that are conducted in Lichess, on chess.com and even in Chess.com. But there is also the need to play a serious tournament which actually brings in the benefit of learning. Because see, one of the benefit of tournaments is actually the feedback that the child receives when they go through the games again, which means you need a place where those games can be preserved. It can be held on so that the analysis can happen over a period of time where the insights can be really maximum. Now, in Lichess or chess.com, somewhere this tends to get a little lost. And that's the reason we have been looking for an alternative and we have zeroed in on the ZugZwang Tournament Platform, which is what we plan to use for conducting our tournaments going forward. So what are the benefits and features of the tournament platform? Now, firstly, the tournament platform is just the first step of it. It's also in the way we conduct tournaments. For example, we plan to use a Zoom meeting where every tournament participant is going to log in so that our coaches can actually oversee the games and ensure that a fair and proper tournament experience is enjoyed by each one of us. Secondly, there are going to be prizes, which is a very important element, especially when children are involved. What we plan to do is to actually introduce the idea of a league where students would participate over an entire quarter, and after that we would decide on who would be the eligible winners. What's next? So here's how it's going to work. Every month, starting July, we're going to be conducting one ranked tournament, which is going to be of the Swiss format, and one quad tournament, which most of us in ZugZwang are aware of. Every month we're going to be conducting a tournament. So in a quarter, there's going to be at least 6 tournaments, and based on the results of these 6 tournaments, there's going to be a league position, and those positions will determine who would go into the winner's roster. In addition to that, once we have enough number of people signing up on the platform, we are going to ensure that we conduct more than these 6 tournaments. Instead of everybody starting off with the default position, they would probably start off with like the first 2 moves of Sicilian defense already in place. Now that helps because we can align it with our lessons and ensure that children who learn that particular opening during that month can actually enjoy playing a tournament which is going to be on the same idea. But our first step is to ensure that at the bare minimum that we have 3 quads and 3 ranked tournaments every quarter under serious conditions. The first thing is the ZugZwang Tournament Platform is going to be available on subscription. So the details would be provided to you about how you can avail the subscription. So first you need to get a subscription to the platform. The second one would be that you would need to probably fill in a Google form to let us know the tournaments that you plan to participate in. These two will ensure that you are given the right Zoom link which will allow you to actually participate in the said tournaments, and to also include you in the list of the leagues. First, you need to get the membership for the tournament platform, and second, you need to enroll for the tournaments that you plan to participate in. My name is Bharat Divyang. I'm the founder and CEO of ZugZwang Chess Academy.